Good morning, Adventure Nation. I know you guys love drama. This episode's got it. This is the Motorhome Experiment. As most of you know, if you've been watching the last few videos, we're in Disney World, Florida, and I'm flying back to Vegas right now. Are you happy about that? No. It wasn't something that we planned, but it's something that I have to do. You guys know we have a business back in Vegas, and when you own a business of any kind, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when something blows up. And this morning, that happened. So I've got to fly back to Vegas today. We're going to move the RV back over to an RV resort, move out of our friend's condo here, or out of their timeshare, and move the RV over there so Lorena doesn't have to do that while I'm gone.
I told him I can do it, but he didn't trust me.
Yeah. Yeah, hang on to that. It doesn't matter whether it's life or business, but things always seem to happen at the least opportune times. This is one of those. We have friends that flew in from Vegas to spend a week with us here in the Disney area, and now I'm leaving. Lori and I had extra tickets for after they left. That stuff is all money wasted. We had reservations at Fort Wilderness at Disney that are now not going to happen. Lori's going to try and get those changed and see if we can't get it for when I get back from Vegas and switch those to when I get back. But for now, we're just going to roll with the flow and see what happens.
It's what it is. That's life, right? Not always happen as you plan it.
What wound up happening is we didn't have time to move the coach, or I would have missed my flight. So Lorena wound up having to move it on her own, and we've got some footage of that, and we'll show that now, thanks to Cheryl, our cameraman.
Yeah, she was great with the camera, and I was nervous, but I did it. It's the first time I've driven it, like literally parking it, setting up, everything, do the whole thing by myself, basically.
Yeah, proud of her.
Hi guys, sound is not great because I'm filming here from my phone, so I apologize. But today, Paul is away in Las Vegas. He already did an update about that, so I'm not gonna explain. But I have to move for the first time the RV by myself. We stay at the timeshare here in Orlando with our friends, so we're at the oversized parking, as you can tell behind me. So oversized parking. And we have to move it to 1,000 Trails. So that's gonna be tricky since it's my first time. It's driving it, parking it, set everything up. I'm a little bit freaking out, but I'm confident on myself too. Let's see what happens. Oh yeah, I'm not towing the car myself. Our friends are driving it for us. Richard is gonna drive my car, so I have to tow it. Let's see what happens. There it is. Oh God.
You'll do great. It'll be fine.
I'll be okay. Such a tiny person in such a big RV.
And here is our escort. I don't know if that's what Paul meant by being guarded by the bears. Okay, and we're in gear. We are rolling. Look at this, just like a pro.
Totally.
So Lorena, are you excited?
I'm excited. It's not the first time I drive it, it's the second time, but the other time I had adult supervision.
You know, that implies I'm not an adult. Of course, the fact that I've never even sat behind the wheel, yeah, I'm not an experienced adult.
Experienced adult. But this is a full-on, not only driving, but parking it, setting up the whole thing, so yeah. It's a little bit different.
And Richard and I are RV setup virgins. But between the three of us, we'll be able to figure it out.
I think we should not show. We should show this to Paul because now he's gonna make me drive. So.
RV driver. Get out of the way. What was that, Lori?
I miss my hubby. He's the one that does the driving. So much easier to be on the passenger side. I'm drying my hands when we were stopped. I just dry my hands because they're sweaty a little bit.
No need to be hand sweating. You're doing awesome. Richard's the one behind us sweating, thinking, am I going to make it through the light? Because he can't see anything around the RV. He's blind behind us.
At this point, I know where I am, so I know we're very close to the park. So I'm starting to relax a little bit. Oh, but there comes the parking too.
You got it. You can handle it.
Let's do this.
And then execute. Yep, here's the Thousand Trails sign. Nice wide turn. Almost there. Lori's breathing again. Got it.
So let's check in, but we're here.
Yay! Good job, Lori. Check-in completed. Now they're coordinating on where we're going to drive to. She's got the tow car.
Ready for the parking side of it now?
This will be exciting. It's like a different Disney thrill ride.
I know. With the full adrenaline, just without the jumps.
Yeah, let's hope there's no spinning or up and down motions.
Oh, yeah, I hope. Yeah, no, we don't have that.
Yeah, here's where you don't have to negotiate with Paul at all. You can pick exactly
No.
where you want to be, Lori.
But it's kind of like ice cream. When there's too many flavors, you want all of them. You know which one to pick. And if it's only 3 choices, you know exactly what you want.
And here there's hundreds to pick from, so which one shall you choose? It's one thing I like, Lori, you're decisive.
Yeah, once I found what I like and want, that's it. That's the one.
Look at this. She's a pro.
There you go. There you go.
Watch your head, watch your back, watch your back. Don't stand up yet. You got a pedal under you.
What do you want to do?
Push this quick. I need to wash my hands first.
Ew. And here starts the backup process. Richard's positioned on that side, I'm on this side, so we can help her make sure she doesn't back over things.
First attempt and yes, I did it.
You did
I'm
it.
all messed up, but the knees and everything.
Oh yeah, look, just a little
I just
dirty.
got a little dirty.
Let's see, the assistant, yeah.
Yeah,
probably
well,
touched
the
anything.
assistant was back trying to move, and both of us were just too tight an area, and I couldn't scoot. So she just drug it herself. She says, "Get out of the way, old man."
One thing that I learned, don't hold the dolly where you put the ball right by the front. That's the one thing I learned.
Too much grease there.
So yeah, a little bit too late, but.
And that's how you do it.
After all that, we're good to go.
You did an awesome job. See?
Thank you.
A girl can do it by herself.
Yes. So if you are wondering if you can do it by yourself as a girl, yes. I would just say get a smaller rig. This is too big.
Couple of things I want to address before we continue with this video. One is my amazing wife, Lorena. She had literally only driven the RV once before for 4 or 5 miles. She has seen me hook up, she's heard me talking about hooking up, but she's never done it on her own. So for her to take charge and do that in this video, absolutely amazing. Moving it from storage where the RV was to another campground. She did an amazing job, so proud of her. Secondly, is the unbelievable support that we had from our friends and viewers. Richard and Cheryl always support us, and we appreciate them so much. Helping Lorena out here while I'm using their house in Las Vegas. Absolutely incredible couple, phenomenal friends, and actually now have become part of our family. The other viewers that reached out to us and said, if you need any help, please let us know. We'll help Lorena while you're away. A friend of mine, Kevin, was 500 miles away in Atlanta, offered to drive down here to help Lorena move the RV. That is absolutely incredible. That's what friends are about, and just absolutely my heart is just so warm and fuzzy because of stuff like that. We had other viewers that barely knew us, Bob and Cheryl from Cocoa Beach, who we met in Key West, willing to drive over and help Lorena. All kinds of people reaching out and offering help. So thank you so much to your continued support of our channel and to us as people. We really, really appreciate you guys. And enough of my blabbering, back to the video. And that quick one phone call changes your vacation plan. This was kind of our vacation. We've been, obviously, we live on the road, but Disney was our vacation. So that's been cut short. 2 hours ago, we were planning on going to Disney Hollywood Studios today. And now I'm arriving at the Orlando airport, jumping on a plane back to Vegas. Joy. Got my boarding pass. Now I just got to find gate 32, and we're on our way to Vegas. Actually, I'm on my way to Atlanta and then Las Vegas. First, I'm going to grab a bite to eat because I haven't had breakfast yet. Just getting ready to board the first leg of the flight from Orlando to Atlanta. Going to try to get as much editing done on the plane as possible, and then the longer leg from Atlanta to Las Vegas after that. Get more editing done. Hey guys. Bye-bye. Bye, thanks guys. That was the leg from Orlando to Atlanta. First off the plane, so that's always nice. And now we got our connector to Las Vegas. And we're here in Vegas, back home. My new buddy Casey, say hi to your son. You can show him the video when it's out.
Hi. Wow.
And, oh wow, this is familiar back home scene. As soon as you get off the plane, it's give me your money. Cool to be back in the glitz and glamour that is Las Vegas. Here for the next 10 days on a Picasso mission. We're gonna hire 3 new people, get them trained, and get me back to Lorena, all in 10 days. So, should be fun. I've slept 2.5, 3 hours in the last 24. Flew in last night, got in about 12:30, went straight down to the Wynn and slept in my work truck for a few hours, got up and started, and it's now 3 p.m. and just heading over to a friend's house where I'll be staying. Actually, the friends that are with Lorena in Orlando right now, I'm going to be staying at their house here in Las Vegas. Trade-off. They get my wife, I get their house. I really didn't shoot a whole lot in Vegas because it was just boring old work stuff. All right, it's day 6 here in Las Vegas. Haven't recorded anything since getting to the airport because it's all been boring stuff. Firing people, hiring people, none of that stuff that I really wanted to record. Settled down a little bit, getting everything back in shape, getting the team rebuilt, and hopefully we'll get back to Lorena and Ozzy and Freyja here very, very soon. But it's been pretty brutal. As you saw in the update video there on, what was that, 428? I was a little bit frazzled that day, to say the least, but recovered since then and taking care of business. Anyways, keep you guys updated as it progresses here in Las Vegas, but just gonna kind of shoot bits and pieces every now and then because there's just not much going on. It's just been work, 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 and nobody wants to see that. Getting ready to check out of my temporary quarters here at the Hamptons house, all packed up, heading back to Orlando. Back on the plane in a few hours, back home to Lorena and Ozzy and Freyja. Life is good. Bye, guys.
Figure it out. Love you.
We love you.
Bye.
Give Gloria a hug and a kiss.
Will do. All right, back at the Las Vegas airport. Time to check the bags, jump on the flight. Oh, great, it's a huge line. I might not make my flight. The airport is a freaking nightmare tonight. And of course I'm running a little bit late, but I think we're gonna be okay for the flight. A lot of stuff under construction. Off the plane in Orlando. What a nightmare. They were going to try and hold all of us on the plane, so let a few people off when we were all standing up already. Like one of the dumbest things I've ever seen, but we're off and we're heading out to baggage claim to meet Lorena, and I'm excited. I'm exhausted, but I'm excited. You guys might recognize this young lady. Hey lady, can you give me a ride? Cool. You want me to drive? Or you want me to drive? No, you drive. Yeah. I haven't slept in about 12 hours, so, well, maybe closer to 24 hours, so Lori's not gonna let me drive.
No, it's a danger right now, a hazard.
It's weird, but glad to be back home in Orlando.
Nice to see green.
Yeah, nice to see green stuff, yeah. I am going to miss the crew, but yeah, glad to be back home in Orlando.
Okay, now ready for breakfast?
Totally ready for breakfast.
How starving are you? Like
I'm starving beyond belief.
like 10 minutes starving or like 30 minutes starving?
No, I could handle 30 minutes. Man, it feels really good to get back home to Freyja and to that chick too. Glad to be home, baby. You glad to have me back?
Glad you're back.
Your noise and chaos is here.
I needed it.
As much as Lori hates the noise and chaos I bring, she loves the noise and chaos I bring.
I know. When he's not loud, he's not around, I miss it. He's just too quiet around.
Did a little nap this morning into the afternoon to try and recover from the trip back from Vegas. I red-eyed back. So the plane left there at 10:30 at night and got here at 8 o'clock in the morning, which is basically 5 o'clock in the morning there. So basically 10:30 at night till 5:30 in the morning. So we're gonna go out and celebrate our reunion with a movie in downtown Disney.
Date night.
Date night. We haven't done that in a while, actually.
No, you were away for 10 days. So.
Well, even before that, we really haven't done like a date night out. So this will be cool. All right, if you haven't figured it out by now, I'm glad to be back. And we have had a great date night. We still have our movie to hit yet, and we'll let you guys know how that goes. We're gonna see Guardians of the Galaxy. So yeah, it's a great franchise. We saw the first one, it was awesome, so we hope the second one is just as good. If this is your first time watching, it would be awesome if you subscribe to the channel and stay up to date on all of our adventure and travels. You might find some places that you want to visit or some places you want to avoid. Either way, it's a pretty good deal. And if you could, it would be awesome if you liked the video, and we'll see you again in the next one. Bye now.
Bye guys.
Just didn't have time to get the coach because I would have missed my flight. And why did that have to do that right then?
On purpose. On purpose. So.